Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you're well. Welcome back to another lesson of Slow English with British Harry. I'm Harry, hi. When I teach students, some of my students ask me, how can I improve my listening skills? So today I'm going to teach you some of the best ways to improve your listening. And remember, if you would like to listen to some faster English lessons, have a look at my other playlists. So it's important to remember that listening is not analytical. When I say analytical, I mean it's not like studying maths. It's based on instinct. It's something that takes a lot of practice, and you will feel when something is right. I compare it to learning to drive a car. When you first start learning to drive a car, you need to know how the controls work. But when you are actually driving, you don't think about it. You don't think about what pedal to press. So the pedal, you have different pedals. You have the brake, you have the accelerator and the clutch. If this is a manual car, if you have an automatic car, then there is no clutch. But the whole idea is the same, in that you are not really thinking about what you are doing. You are reacting. You are acting on instinct. So the more that you can practice your listening, the better you will become. So try not to worry so much and try to analyze the grammar or the vocabulary. Just try to relax and listen to the English. Try to practice every day. So daily exposure is very important. Exposure means that you are aware of it. It's better to have daily exposure than just 1 or 2 days a week. And it's important to be realistic and try not to rush the process. I will teach you some ways that can actually speed up your listening skills. So keep listening. Now, one of my students, who is based in Poland, is starting her own business, and she wanted to improve her listening skills. So I advised her to try to increase her exposure. Try to listen to podcasts. I have a playlist of my podcast that you can listen to. Also, try to listen to English radio stations. One I listen to a lot is LBC. This is a radio station based in London, but there are many others on the internet that you can look for. Listening to slow English can help in the beginning because you can hear each word being pronounced. Like I said before, I have many other playlists, so you can listen to faster English to help you to improve your listening skills. A lot of my students that have done very well have listened to what they like. For example, children or teenagers like to watch animation or cartoons. Adults enjoy watching job-related videos. So if you are in finance, if you are a lawyer or in business, then listening to business related content can keep you motivated, and it comes very naturally. Even for myself, I like to listen to Arsenal podcasts, and this is helpful when I have to do chores around the house. So when I am washing the dishes, or even when I am driving in my car, I like to listen to English podcasts. You can listen to music, but when you listen to podcasts, you are hearing natural conversation. And having interest is very important. If it is a boring topic, for example, if you are a creative person and you don't like business, listening to a business podcast would be very boring. Your brain is going to switch off. So investigate, try to look for podcasts or content related to your passions, your interests. This is a very quick way to improve your listening skills. Using subtitles is great in the beginning, and you can slowly start to progress. This way you are under less pressure to try to understand everything, and you can always switch off the subtitles later. Try to match your expectations to your listening goals. For example, if you are an IELTS student, you can try to watch documentaries. Documentaries are very good to increase your general knowledge. You can watch specific videos related to IELTS topics. I have some on my channel. So things like travel vocabulary, talking about your hobbies. These are very specific goals. If you work in an office, if you work in business or even in IT, you can try to listen to workplace English. And again, you can find useful content on my channel. So if it's related to certain vocabulary, depending on business. If you are just listening to improve your conversational skills, here you can try to find videos that are entertaining. It may be things related to sports, the general news. So here you're having the right type of exposure to the right type of English. Some of my students are in business. To help them to be surrounded by English, I've recommended that they go to the BBC website, have a look at the business section, and try to read the articles out loud, not just in your head, because this way you can practice your pronunciation and you can find vocabulary words that you're not sure of. So when you are listening to English, it's important to understand the general idea, the general topic that someone is trying to talk about. So you're trying to understand the gist, the general meaning, and your brain will start to fill in the blanks. Over time, you will get better at this and you will start to make more intelligent guesses. A guess is when you try to give an answer, but you're not 100%. So your brain will get better at having an overall understanding, even though you don't understand specific words or sentences. Listening to native English speakers is quite important because you get to hear how to pronounce the word correctly. Also, you are listening for the rhythms of speech and where stress is put on a certain word. Because remember, when you are learning English, it's not just about the vocabulary words. It's also about the collocations. It's about the groupings of words. And as you listen to more and more English, it will become instinct. It will be natural for you to hear groups of words or sentences and start to put them together. Like I said before, try to maximize your time. So have the English content, the English podcast, the English video playing in the background. You can even try to listen to English content when you are sleeping. I actually have some Learn English When You Sleep videos, so you can listen to English as you are drifting off to sleep, and this can help you to improve your listening skills. Remember, repetition is key. Repetition is so important to improve your listening skills. So the main key takeaways for this lesson is to try to incorporate listening. Incorporate means to try to add it to your daily life. So having a schedule can be very important. If you don't plan when you are going to listen, then the chances are you won't, because you will feel tired. It's too difficult to find English content. So try to have a schedule and try to make it easy for yourself in the beginning. So maybe it is 15 minutes in the morning. Maybe it is when you are traveling to work, or when you are traveling home, or when you are at home. So give yourself certain times when you know, okay, now I am going to listen to English every single day. Keeping a journal is a great way to write down vocabulary words. This can be your listening journal, and this starts to become so useful because you are adding your own vocabulary. You are adding interesting words that you can add for yourself, because everyone is unique, and you can start to develop your own style. Interests are so important. It's a very quick way to improve your English. Try to think about your hobbies, your interests, and watch content and TV shows related to that. So remember to be kind to yourself. Take it slowly, take it step by step. And when you are ready to progress the level, try to watch some of my other playlists to see if you can understand the sentences and if you can understand the conversation. So remember, listening is a skill that you can improve. It will take some time, and be kind to yourself. You're doing a fantastic job. To keep improving your English, watch this video next. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.